Okay, this is a quick demo on how to add CocoaBird to a XCode project. So basically, I've already gone through the step of actually downloading the CocoaBird source, but if you haven't, you can get it off of CocoaBird.com, and you're going to wind up with a folder that looks something like this that has these files. I'm going to add it to a brand new XCode project to show you just kind of a from scratch type of thing, but you could definitely go ahead and add it to an existing project. So I'm going to do a new XCode project, and I'm going to just keep it super simple right now, Windows based. I'll name it adding CocoaBird to project. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to do it for the iPhone. None of that stuff. Doesn't really matter. So this is a brand new project, and if you're doing an existing project, you should probably go ahead and build and just make sure everything's working before we get rolling. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is I need to actually get the source code into my project directory. So we've already downloaded the source code, so I'm going to select it all and copy it, and then I'm going to create a libs folder inside of my my new Xcode project, and then I'm going to create a CocoaBird folder, and I'm going to paste all this code inside of here. So this is all in the CocoaBird libs, but it's just a plain old copy into that directory. And so once we've got it inside of that directory, we haven't added it to Xcode yet. So we're going to right click the project or control click it, and then choose add files to the project. And then we've got to basically find that libs folder that we just created, and then click add to add it to the project. So now it's added CocoaBird and all of its files to our project, but if you try to build, it's going to blow up because we need to add some frameworks and then add a header search path. And so I will go ahead and add the header search path first. So basically, if you're not already clicked on the project, then click on the project, click on the targets, or the first target, and then choose build settings, and then you're going to have a ton of settings that show up. But the one that we want right now is header search paths. And so we have no header search paths because this is a brand new one. So I'm going to double click there, and I'm going to hit the plus sign, and then I'm going to add a path right here. And the path that we want to add is SDK underscore dir in the curly braces, and then slash USR slash include slash lib XML2. Okay. And so now it expands that, and now we have our header search path. But we're still not building. So what we need to do is link to a few frameworks. So to link to frameworks, you're going to want to click on the Build Phases tab, and then expand the Link Binary with Libraries section. And then there's going to be, let's see, 5 different frameworks that we need to add if you haven't already added these to your project. So you would want to add CF Network is the first one, Mobile Core Services, and again, this is all on the website. All these instructions and a listing of all these frameworks and everything. So jump on CocoaBird.com if you need a list of instructions. Then libxml2, and then the last one is libz.1.2.3. So I'm going to add those, and then hopefully, cross our fingers, this should build, and it does build. So now it builds, and we're basically done, but I'm going to show you a couple more things that you'll probably want to do just to get going. The first thing is that anytime that you use CocoaBird, you're going to want to import CocoaBird.h. Now this file actually just has a bunch of other headers all together, so all you have to do is do one import and you get everything that you could possibly need. So you could add that to each individual file, such as the app delegate, which is where we're at right now, or you may want to add this to your prefix .pch file. Doing it this way will add it to basically every file automatically, so you have access to it without including that import statement each time. So that's kind of handy. It may slow compile times down, but I don't think it affects performance of the actual app. The other thing that you're going to want to do is if you're accessing any protected resources, you want to do CocoaBird set consumer key and secret. And you want to do this before anything else happens to access Twitter in your app. So your key goes there and your secret goes there, obviously. To get these, you would get them from Twitter by registering an app, and there's some more instructions on CocoaBird.com on how to do that. But basically, you'll have to do this if you're actually accessing protected data. And if you don't, then the CocoaBird will actually blow up. So make sure you do that. So that's it. We'll build one more time just to show that we're building. And at this point, we're ready to go and use the data and whatever we want to do.